Imagine Dubai, shiny skyscrapers piercing the sky, fancy sports cars stuck in traffic, champagne being poured at fancy rooftop bars. Now imagine Mumbai. Crowded slums spread out everywhere, people struggling to get basic things they need. A good future seems far away. Two cities, two different worlds, two sides of global inequality. This isn't about us against them. It's about a system that's unfair. A system where extreme wealth and extreme poverty exist together. Where the place you're born can affect your whole life. Get ready, because we're gonna learn how this happened and, more importantly, what we can do about it. Let's talk about money. Specifically GDP per capita. Imagine a country's money is like a pie, and we divide it among all the people. It's a way to see how much money each person might have on average. The world average? About $12,743 a year. Sounds okay, right? But a few very rich countries make the average higher than it really is for most people. Look at the United States, for example, where the average is over $70,000. Now look at Burundi, where the average person lives on less than $300 a year. These aren't just numbers, they show us how differently people live. These differences are because of history, laws, and honestly, a lot of unfairness. Here's something to think about. The richest 1% of people in the world have more money than the poorest 50% combined. Think about that for a second. This isn't about how hard people work or how talented they are. It's about a system that gives a lot of money to a few people and leaves billions of others with very little. Remember those shiny skyscrapers in Dubai? Migrant workers, many from South Asia, built those skyscrapers, often working in dangerous conditions for very little pay. This happens in many places. It's part of a system where money is taken from poorer countries to make richer people even richer. This level of inequality didn't just happen suddenly. It's the result of hundreds of years of taking advantage of people. Colonialism, a fancy word for stealing on a huge scale, took resources and wealth from entire continents. Today, neocolonialism, which sounds like it's about free trade and helping countries develop, actually keeps these unfair power differences in place. There's also the problem of huge debt, unfair trade rules, and places where rich people can hide their money to avoid paying taxes. All of this makes inequality worse. This isn't about giving free money to people, it's about making things fair for everyone so everyone has a chance to succeed. The good news? We can change this. It starts with learning, with understanding why inequality exists, and speaking up when we see something unfair. Support groups working to make things more fair. Demand that companies and governments be honest about what they're doing. Vote for leaders who care about equality more than they care about big companies making money. This isn't about charity, it's about fairness. It's about making a world where everyone, no matter where they're born, has a chance at a good life. A world where the fancy buildings in Dubai aren't built by taking advantage of poor people in Mumbai. It won't be easy, but it's a fight we need to have. A fairer world is possible. We just need to demand it. The link to the data source is in the video description.